Jason Jorgensen with you on the Rural Radio Network. It is time for Comments with Coach Cook, our weekly call with Nebraska volleyball coach John Cook. What a night on Thursday for Volleyball Day in Nebraska. And Coach, you've had a little bit of time now to digest this. What a party you were able to throw.
It was just an amazing night. And I've had people tell me, including our athletic director, he's never seen the crowd in Memorial Stadium like that. He's played there. He's seen a lot of games. And I've had several other people tell me that the crowd never stopped all night. They were so fired up to be a part of that. And that's what really made it special.
And Husker Nation stepped up for you. I think you're going to have the record for a while.
Yeah, world record.
World record.
Yeah, and that's just little old Nebraska. And to hold the world record for a volleyball match, again, it's mind-blowing, to be honest with you. I'd love to have a comparison for the farmers out there that, guys up getting ready to go in their combines and stuff, what this was, what it to compare to. But I know from my roping friends, it would just be doing a nice 5-second run, everything goes clean. That would be comparable, but it's still hard to believe. And today's going to be just as crazy. You're my first interview, and we're going all the way from you guys to CNN, NBC. So we've already been on ESPN. So it's going to be another crazy day.
And it's going to be interesting to see down the road how this filters through and what this does for the sport of volleyball.
Yes, it will be. And I know for women's soccer, when they in '99 when they won in front of that huge crowd in Pasadena in the Rose Bowl, it really changed the outlook on women's soccer and women's sports. And I just think this is going to be another great compliment to that for the sport. The other thing is, what else will? I know Iowa is going to try to play outdoor in their football stadium. I heard Oklahoma may play softball, so it may inspire some other events like that. But I heard today on ESPN this beats the football record.
Yeah.
so this is the biggest crowd ever to attend something in Memorial Stadium. Think about that.
Yeah. When you first came up with this idea, what was your thoughts of what you might get for attendance? Or, I mean, you had to figure it'd be huge, but did you ever think it would be this big?
Oh, never. I didn't want to do it because I thought it would be a disaster. I just think there's just no way. We had to get a concert just to make sure people would come, and but and again, this wasn't my idea. This idea, apparently this was brought up from somebody who has season tickets. They sent me their seat numbers, and they actually brought it up to me several years ago, like, we need to play Memorial Stadium. So it keeps coming up. It kept coming up. And when people can't get tickets, well, let's go to Memorial Stadium. And, of course, the final thing was when Wisconsin broke our record, that was like, okay, the only way we could break it back would be to go to the stadium. And Trev was the one that really said, hey, we're going to do this. And then President Carter, said, hey, we're going to sell out Memorial Stadium. And, it just kept going from there. The governor's like, let's do this. So, and then, of course, school got canceled. So, as I said, the only things that cancel school are snowstorms and COVID.
And Husker Volleyball.
And now Husker Volleyball.
Hey, I want to ask you, playing outside had to be different. There was a little bit of a wind that picked up, but what was your overall take on having a match outside in those conditions? Yeah,
the weather was great, temperature-wise and humidity-wise. That was all awesome. And it is different playing outside. I thought our team adjusted to what we needed to do to be successful. So we completely, after the first couple points, we adjusted our game plan, and we had to set with the wind. That's kind of what the game plan was. You got to set with the wind, because if you set in against the wind, if the ball blew around, the hitters couldn't get to it. So our players did a great job of adjusting, and I think that was the difference in the match. I think, and then we were able to pass the ball a little bit lower than what Omaha did, And again, anytime you got the ball high in the air, it created problems for everybody.
And that was Nebraska volleyball coach John Cook. Comments with Coach Cook, you can hear that every week on the Rural Radio Network. I'm Jason Jorgensen.